Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to your weekly reading for May 6th to the 12th. This is for Scorpio and Scorpio rising, and we are going to jump right into it. Scorpio, you know this is the really big week with the new moon in Taurus. It is very auspicious. I love this for you. And if you saw your monthly forecast, you know this is going to be a really, really sweet new moon. And in fact, I have something for you, Scorpio. Well, I have everything for something for every sign here. Now, a lot of people have been asking for me to just leave the dates up so you can see it visually. I hope this is helpful for you. I am left-handed. You know, left-handers and whiteboards do not mix well together. Are any of y'all left-handed? I mean, it's really, and the fact that it's like handwritten, like, come on. I haven't written anything down since I don't know, the 1400s. So as you can see, we kick, and that is a thumbs up. As you can see, what I'm trying to say is my handwriting is not that great, but I think this is good. Now, you can see we kick it off this week on May 6th with the Sun sextiling Saturn. This is a very, very, very nice aspect. It's very harmonious. This is a very harmonious, very supportive aspect, okay? And it's really nice, especially for you because Saturn happens to be in your 5th house of pleasure and joy and love and romance and creativity, self-expression, family, children. Really, really, really nice. So you could feel a lot of progress there, a lot of support there. You could be even getting recognized around this time. It is such a, you know, Saturn is a malefic planet, but Saturn in this sextile, really, really, really nice. And remember, this is the only time this is happening this year. So really just feel this energy, really motivate you. And again, you may feel being rewarded. Remember, Saturn is associated with karma, so Saturn rewards you for all the hard work that you do. Now, you can see that energy spills right into May 7th, the new moon in Taurus. And, you know, again, if you saw your monthly forecast, I said very harmonious link to Saturn. So Saturn is that long haul energy, a lot of structure there. Really love this new moon. It's one where, you know, it's the new moon in Taurus. Venus is in Taurus. The sun is in Taurus. Jupiter is in Taurus. So you see how they're all harmonizing right now. They're all harmonizing, really amplifying the energy of this new moon. So definitely set intentions. Remember, new moon, new beginnings, new cycles. I mean, there is something new that's spring for you. And this new moon, along with all these planets, are in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. So yeah, a lot of y'all could be, having some activity there, whether career and work or love and romance. It really, I would assume a lot of this is romance for y'all because of all the other aspects that are happening. But you do have, you know, activity with career as well, especially work. You know, you can even see Mercury and Mars are still in Aries with the North Node in your 6th house. Everyday activities, work. It includes work as well. Health and fitness. So really, really, really big week. This new moon is just big in itself. Now, you see that on Sunday, we ended on May 12th with on Mother's Day. And it is such a nice aspect. You see that the moon will be at home in Cancer. Venus will be at home in Taurus. So really, really nice. They're in their happy places, these two planets, okay? And so a lot of love energy, a lot of nurturing family energy is going to be really big around this time. So it's really, really, really sweet. It's very sweet. Even if you're not here for Mother's Day, it is such a wonderful day. This is such a wonderful, absolutely wonderful day. Some of y'all could be taking trips too, okay? Around that time. I'm going to move this now. So it is definitely a big week to pay attention to. And as you know, there's, a lot that's happening, a lot of inner transformation that you could be feeling. You could be doing a lot of reflective work as well with Pluto having gone retrograde recently up until October, Pluto being your ruling planet, Scorpio. But let's do it. Let's see what's going on for you, Scorpio. Again, a lot of partnership energy. And with this new moon in Taurus, with, you know, all the other planets in Taurus, all these benefics, all these great planets in Taurus, remember I said to set intentions. And I really do mean that. I want you to put your energy out there because I want you to think of all these planets leaving you a parting gift, okay? They're leaving you a parting gift because they're all about to leave Taurus after being there for so long, right? They leave Taurus very soon, all right? We're having this big shift into Gemini. And so, I'd set your intentions because, you know, I always say, like, well, I don't always say it, but the universe it's going to give you this huge push around this time, this new beginning, this new opportunity that's about to happen. But the universe won't know what you want if you're not putting your energy out there. So definitely set intentions, and you always want to do that with new moon. So Scorpio, let's do it. Oh my goodness, let's get started. Let's see what's going on for you for May 6th to the 12th. Again, Scorpio and Scorpio rising. If you want to read for your moon or your Venus, this is a big week for both the moon with the new moon and Venus being very active. So Taurus, Venus being very active in Taurus, but Scorpio, let's get started. See what's going on for you for the week of May 6th to the 12th. Now, Scorpio, I do a traditional occultic cross spread. Really does offer the best overview. If we need to pull clarifiers, we will pull clarifiers. Secondly, Scorpio, you know I love you. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. And, I am going to pull up. I'll pull some clarifiers for you this month. I'll do that for this week. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. It's happening. It's happening. Literally everything that I just said is right here. This is really crazy. You're really good. There's definitely some changes happening this week. Okay. Change is the only constant in this world. Thank you, Democritus. Now, wow. Okay. So you did get the Four of Pentacles. All right. So Four of Pentacles came up in your recent past, which is, it's really nice. It's really nice. I want you to, I feel like you've been getting a lot of the Four of Pentacles, but this is just definitely like you may have been eyeing your finances, really putting more attention on finances. All these planets in Taurus is definitely going to do that, especially because Taurus is your opposite sign, right? And so, and Taurus is a finance sign, all right? And remember, Venus is in Taurus. Venus rules money. So there's a lot of focus that you may have on finances, but putting things in order, this is really good. And I feel like, even if you felt like a big squeeze around, the April, which was a lot of, we had some squares, we had this and that, but even still there is, and then Pluto, going retrograde, Pluto, associated with money as well. So remember I said that inner transformation, so you could be really going with it, thinking about that foundation you're building for yourself. Saturn is very active. Saturn is that, structure, as I mentioned. And there's, and interestingly enough, this is a card that is attributed to Capricorn. Saturn is Capricorn's ruling planet. So Capricorn, the structure. And so that's what you're doing now, because you've got a vision, you've got a goal, and you're good. You've got the 10 of Pentacles in the heart of your spread. Wow. Just wow. All right. So really focus on building that foundation for yourself, because that is definitely something that is going to be a big theme for you this week. Okay. And it does look like there are some new beginnings that are about to unfold. The 10 of Pentacles, you see it's raining pentacles in the form of the tree of life itself. This is really a very significant card, And, the fact that you have Saturn and Pisces and even Neptune there, and Neptune's even harmonious with this new moon. Everyone's they're partying. Saturn and Neptune in your fifth house of family, children, everything that I said earlier, right? Relationships. There's, so much of that here that there's this, it's coming into your physical realm and acknowledging all these great things that you have in your life, and, feeling really blessed in that area. You see all the harvest in this card as well. There's so much harvest here, a lot of abundance. This card is prosperity. It's really nice. Really nice. A lot of it could be, especially with like what you've been envisioning for yourself and hoping for yourself. There are facets of that are, happening now. One of the reasons why is this card is attributed to Virgo. Virgo does rule your 11th house of your hopes and wishes and dreams. So this is really great. Pluto is, also, associated with inheritance too. And so is this card. So there's that alignment too. So there could be something there that you may have this week. Now, but this is really great. And 10 is the end. So there is this sense of like, again, this newness that's happening, even with, your ruling planet being retrograde now, that regeneration, as I said in your monthly forecast. Now, you do have the lovers. Okay. Yeah. The lovers in your challenge area. So there may be something that you listen. When I say partnerships and relationships, it's going to be a big thing for you this week. It really is. And now you got the lovers in your challenge area. So there may be something that you really need to put your focus on in terms of love and relationships with a partner. And again, it can be career. It can be, there could be something career here as well. Remember, pentacles are, money and wealth. And obviously, we have careers to make money. But yeah, definitely keep that in mind. There could be something that I want you to have an eye on. There could be something where a lot of y'all are ending relationships, starting new ones, or even starting new phases. But remember, the Lover's card really, it comes down to choices too. It's like your choice, right? So, everything is a choice, and this is your choice on, do I want to pursue this path with this relationship? If not, like, what are the changes that I can make? Okay, that will make me feel very happy, because it seems like, well, when you look at your entire spread, it does seem like it's almost like advancing in what's gonna like fulfill you emotionally. So even if it's not a relationship that you end, it could again be something where you're pausing in a relationship to think about, okay, we've been going steady for 10 months. Maybe it's now time to tie the knot, things like that, propose, things like that. Now, you did get the Six of Swords in your crown. This is really, really, really nice. There's so much movement, so much transition, you getting out of a headspace mindset where it was, maybe there was some challenges, and now it's just like, okay, easy peasy. Now that we're out of retrograde, out of, eclipse season, out of all those, Mercury retrograde, this is just definitely like now thinking a lot more clearly, having a lot of clarity as you move forward, but also just really feeling good moving forward. You're just definitely going to have a lot of thoughts, really thinking about your future. You're definitely going to like next step. Okay. Now you also have the Four of Wands. This is really, really nice. This is really great. This is a lot of, there's a sense of celebration here, but also partnerships, relationships. Still, remember, big thing for you. I mean, you do see the couple here, right? You do. This is a card of hurrah. This is a card of huzzah. This is celebration, but it's also milestones too. Okay. So yeah, there could be a lot of y'all thinking about something in partnerships, relationships, taking it to the next level. You could have reached a point this week as well where it's something really big. Okay. Something new happening in a partnership or relationship. And if you're not here for partnerships or relationships at all, this is just you having a moment of, things are good. Things are, there's a milestone that I'm reaching this week. Okay. And remember, wands are, not only your ambitions and, these invigorating, your passions as well, but work related. Okay. Work, enterprise, it's you putting out a lot of energy there, especially because this card is attributed to Aries. And remember what I said, Mercury, Mars, the North Node, all in your sixth house, which is a lot of work energy there as well. So there could be some progress in the career as well that you're feeling. And then you have the Page of Swords. Pages are the messengers. You have the Page of Swords in your future. Okay, so this is really nice. With the Page of Swords, you could be getting messages come through. With the Six of Swords in your crown too, you could be getting intuitive messages. Pay attention to your intuition. A lot of y'all are going to be doing that anyway with your ruling planet retrograde. Remember, it's a nice one. It's allowing you to have these transformative moments, to really go within, to really have these even spiritual epiphanies. It's really nice. The other thing is the Page of Swords with the Six of Swords in your crown. There is a sense of you just like ready. There's this new phase happening for you. Maybe it completely changes your mindset on something again, like if you've been going steady and for 10 months and now it's time to propose. Well, that's a whole, now your mind's in a completely different place, right? But it's all very positive. There's this enthusiasm to this week for you. This is really, really nice. There's also something that you may be learning that's very new here. You could be learning something very new, but there is this clarity and there is just this, you just mentally, you're just ready. You're ready to go. You're ready to just keep moving forward. But again, be prepared. You may be getting messages this week, and I'm not surprised with the new moon in Taurus. All right, let's get to your stuff. Oh my goodness, Scorpio. Wait, what was that? If you like this reading, it would be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Tell me what's going on. Tell me what's happening. I want to hear from y'all. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. Thanks so much for being here. Look at you. You are definitely having remember I said regeneration is such a big key word right now, and you're definitely having it. Okay, this is you're good. I mean, Come on. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of y'all are looking to, it's like inviting people into your world. There's a sense of, I feel like there is this emotional, uh, you're just going to feel driven. Emotionally driven is something that's coming through, but by working with other people, by bonding with other people. But there is, this card is all about teamwork. So definitely working with others in some capacity. It just seems like that is something that you may find very joyful this week, and you may be gravitating toward that this week. I really love that. I think that a lot of y'all have already begun. I think that a lot of y'all, and I dropped these readings a little bit earlier than the week, so maybe moving into it soon, where you realize there's some people that you're going to be working with where, it's helpful. It brings success. That's what this card is. The Three of Pentacles. I really love it. It's another Pentacle card. So really, really, really nice. So there is something that, again, you could be starting that's absolutely brand new. All right, remember, you have a lot of family energy too, so it could be like getting together with family as well. Now, Judgment. All right, in your external factors, hello, really big. Well, I mean, come on, this card is attributed to Pluto. This is huge. Judgment. This is you just having this meaning, like just this moment of clarity. I mean, you have the Six of Swords, you have the Page of Swords in your future. I'll just jump to it. You got the King of Swords in your final outcome. So when I say clarity, like this huge burst of clarity that you may have, and this great new ideas, but Judgment is you having also this spiritual awakening. All right, you have this aha moment. Is I know what I want. I feel, really blessed, and I'm really going after, I know what my true passions are. I'm really awake now, and it's just so much awareness here, so much awareness. But it is a lot of your energy is just really high. Okay, this week, and you can even see it's Archangel Gabriel blowing the trumpet. It is the only card in tarot where there's this huge connotation to sound. And what is sound? Sound is vibration. Sound is healing. Sound is, it raises your frequency. It raises your frequency. Okay, so just have that moment, and it seems like you will. It's in your external factors area. There may be something actually really big this week that's just so moving for you, and like very profoundly moving. Now you have the Seven of Swords. Okay, this is very interesting because you did get the Lovers in your challenge area. So there is, definitely some of y'all may find out that obviously trust your intuition, but I feel like you are going to be like really deeply intuitive with Pluto retrograde. But some of y'all could find out that there is a reason why that you do have the Lovers in your challenge area. There may have to be like the end of a relationship because you just know deep down in your bones, like, I got to move forward from this. Okay, and again, it can resonate with career. It can resonate with some with your sixth house active. A lot of freelance projects or something there, right? Or even like relationships. But look at you moving forward because you have all this clarity and this wake up call, like this empowerment. Okay, this empowerment is what it is. And then the King of Swords in your final outcome. Hello. Yeah, you're good. You're absolutely good here. Really love that you got the King of Swords in your final outcome. The King of Swords is someone who is, I always say, like, if you lived in the medieval times when when tarot came out, the King of Swords, and you were summoned by the king. If you were summoned by this king, this is the king that would make you shake at your knees. He is very like intimidating because he's so strategic and he's so powerful, and he's just like, he can just look at you and see right through you, see your history, your future, everything. Like, this is a really smart king. Okay, and you see that he is actually the only king, by the way, that looks directly at you. So really love this for you. This is you having this sense of power and authority, and especially with moving forward with something. There's something you're moving forward with for sure here. And it does feel like next step, next phase energy. There's something new about it that's happening, especially with the Page of Swords, with the coming after the Ten of Pentacles. King of Swords, his sword is tilted, so he's ready to strike. He's ready to take action, whenever he needs to. So again, you're going to have this just this, your head above the clouds, just even like mental fitness. There's it just even maybe possibly like so cerebral, but in that empowering way, the very, very empowering. I absolutely love this. I mean, you're really good, but I'll do a clarifier for you, and then there you go. Wow. Wow. So what's going on at home, Scorpio? What's going on at home for y'all? I'm just curious. I'm just curious. I'm just asking because you're good. Really, really, really good. Remember, there's so much home energy with the Ten of Pentacles, but you just got the King of Swords with the Star. Come on, everything's aligning for you. I want you to know that everything is aligning for you now. This is going to be a very great week for you. Now, the reason why I bring up family is because King of Swords is Aquarius, and then so is the Star. The Star is attributed to Aquarius, and so as you know, Pluto, having moved into Aquarius for the next 20 years, is your fourth house of your domestic sector, home, family, relationships, things at home, children, maybe real estate, but your actual home. There could be a lot of activity there. That could be why you're going within, doing a lot of that introspection and just mapping things out for, the future. The Aquarius represents, the future forward, very, very future forward in that sense. But this is just really great. Really, really nice. So things are happening for you. Things are definitely happening for you. A lot of wisdom in this card, a lot of just faith in yourself, faith that everything is aligning for you. And, it is, eight. I've mentioned this before. 2024 is a year of eight, and eight in numerology is, prosperity and success. And it's so nice. And, the star is card 17. 1, 7 equals 8. All right. And it also, you see that there are 8 stars and they're all 8 pointed. Really, really great. It seems like there is some growth that's happening as well. You're good. I mean, Scorpio, more power to you. You are just be prepared. You're going to be ready. It's like you are taking life by the horns. Things are going to be really good for you. But again, this next step energy, it's in feeling very optimistic about that. And you having this aha, what is it? When you turn on HBO, it's like that kind of moment. Anyway, Scorpio, you're amazing. Thanks so much for tuning in. Next week is the big week, Scorpio. Next week is a big week. We have the Sun conjunct Uranus in your 7th house. Okay, partnerships and relationships. We've got the luckiest day of the year, Sun conjuncting Jupiter in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. We have Venus conjuncting Uranus in your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. We have a lot next week. Next week is loaded. It is one of the biggest weeks. You're good. You're absolutely good. Thanks so much, Scorpio. If you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, leave comments, tell me what's going on, and I will see you next week. Okay, Scorpio. All right, bye-bye.